Thank you for joining us on another episode of Clean Tech and Coffee. We're coming today from the Hollywood Hills, and joining me is the Finnish Consul General, Stefan Lindström. Stefan, you've been in LA for quite some time now. This is your second time in LA with the Consul. What makes you keep coming back?
It's an easy answer actually, because it's the dynamism. People come to Los Angeles because there is such a drive for everything. It's a melting pot of people, ideas from everywhere in the world, and that's something that is absolutely amazing from that side. It creates possibilities. And the other one is the attitude of the people here, of the investors, of the universities, of everything. Nobody asks the question, where do you come from? Everybody's interested in where do you go? And it's as simple as that.
Well, with California, looking at the map, it would seem like with Finland and California would be on two different sides of the spectrum. However, in reality, there are big similarities between the two economies. How do you think we can work to bridge the gap between the Nordics and the West Coast?
It's the first one is really raising awareness, because it's raising awareness on both sides, creating an atmosphere here, a possibility for the Finnish companies to bring in their technologies and show them to the American market in a different way. It requires time, money, and patience to do it, but also presence. You have to be present when you start doing something. So raising the awareness on both sides. Also about the research, what is being done, because the Finnish technologies are in many ways they are way ahead, but we are not that good in selling the products what we have, selling them in the right way, and that's where we can do something much more. Also in a way to bring a lot of American people also on the public side to Finland to see how have we solved these kind of issues back home. That would create an awareness that would also create as an end result business.
Yeah, and us at Cleantech Invest, we are a Nordic company, and that brings some implications with it. There are technological implications, but also cooperation. So more than any other place in the world, the Nordics tend to cooperate very well. So what do you think?
The Nordics, it's a quite unique group of countries in many ways, the five Nordic countries. We share the value base, we share the history, and we have been doing this kind of cooperation from a government to government basis in the early 50s. We have a passport-free zone since 1952, which is totally unique in the world. In practice, this means when we deal with this in California and the US, we are opening now within a few weeks Nordic LA, which is a co-Nordic working space for the creative industry in Hollywood. We already have the Nordic Innovation House in Silicon Valley with 193 companies there together from all five Nordic countries. It's quite an amazing place. It's like a melting pot of companies sharing information. And I'm working personally very hard on creating what I call the Nordic base, which would be co-Nordic or co-working space for the Nordic companies and also the government representatives in Los Angeles. That would have the consulates, the entities that are doing business promotion, but also one important aspect there is that it would entail the global Nordic companies that would have business innovation hubs in California, because California is the sort of the future in clean tech, in IT, in many other issues, and these companies need eyes and ears somewhere, and California is the place to be. The SMEs will get traction from working together with the startup companies, with the business promotion agencies, and with the global companies. So it will be a real win-win-win-win situation for not only the companies but also for the governments. So that's something that we really look forward to establish here.
I can see this is something that you're passionate about, and this is my first time hosting the interview, so thank you for being such a gracious guest, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye, and thank you for joining us on Clean Tech and Coffee.